In this day and age, it's amazing to me that so many people can deny the existence of human life in the womb of a woman once she's conceived. It is just not a religious or a Catholic issue to be pro-life. It is definitely a scientific reality that it takes 1 second for human life to be conceived in the womb of a woman. And in 1 second, there is a human being there. It is nothing else than a human being. It cannot be. What else could it be? And we have scientific medical proof that there is a human being there at the very moment, and it immediately begins to grow. And in such a very short time, just a few weeks, there's a heart beating, there's a brain forming. We see all that with scientific evidence today. From our standpoint of faith, we know that God is the creator of all life. We know that at the moment of conception, he is there to infuse a soul into that human being. And so God very carefully creates each and every one of us. That's always been astounding to me, that all the billions of people that have existed, that God has had to make a conscious decision to create that child. And it's just such a marvelous reality. And saying this Mass and thanksgiving to God for the gift of human life. He's a wonderful God who wants to share his life with us. And so in creating our soul, making us in the image and likeness of God, we have two things. We have intelligence and we have a will. We have the power to know and to love. It's what makes us like God. And in the waters of baptism, the Lord makes us his sons and daughters for all eternity. These are just marvelous truths that we know and believe. So today we give thanks to God for the gift of our lives, that one day he was there with our parents creating us. And we give thanks to God for the gift of human life. And we hope and pray that we can reverse the Supreme Court's decision, which they never had the right to do, to say it's okay to kill a human life in the womb of its mother. And so today we mourn those deaths. There's been millions of people who have been lost. And today we ask the Lord to help us to persevere in helping everyone understand and see the dignity of human life. And we see the consequences of it too, that if we don't respect one human life in the womb, then we don't respect human life at many other levels either, where we have capital punishment, where we have mistreatment of the elderly, where we have euthanasia today and assisted suicide. All these kind of things come from cheapening the value and reality of human life. And so there's much to pray for in our nation and in our world, and we ask the Lord to help us. We give thanks to God for our life and ask him to help us live it as well as he wants us to. Let us stand and offer our prayers and petitions.